Okay, today we're going to talk about respiration. So this is from Friday morning session. So vitals for life: oxygen, water, sodium, potassium. Our body is an internal ocean. I've talked with you about this before. All body fluids are salty. And she also says this: a salt-free diet is a dangerous diet. So we want to stay away from that table salt, which we've learned is poison, but we need the Celtic salt or the Himalayan salt even. Potassium comes from fresh fruits and vegetables, and cayenne pepper is also high in potassium. These are the seasonings that she keeps on her dining room table: olive oil, Celtic salt, cayenne pepper. So still talking about respiration, she says the nose purifies. That's why we breathe in through the nose, exhale out through the nose. The nose also warms and moistens the air, and it pressurizes the air. It balances blood gases. It warms the blood gases. When we breathe out through our mouth, we lose too much carbon dioxide. You gain energy breathing through the nose. Your mouth is not for breathing. And I noted here a book called Breath. Again, I don't have the author. This is also an interesting fact about breathing through your mouth. It can lead to dental decay. That's something I didn't know. Did you know that? And here again in the note, she's talking about taping right here to here, just a little piece of Scotch tape to get used to breathing through your nose if you're really having difficulty with that. Nose breathing helps to protect the respiratory organs. Best way to get the water into the cells is with the Celtic salt. We talked about that before. Rooms should be free of devices. Worry and stress is the opposite of God. I'm just reading directly from my notes. In a crisis, nose breathing, slow, deep, calm. That calms us. When we breathe in through the nose, you get more oxygen in, and it actually affects your parasympathetic nerve system, I think, that calms you down. She has here eustachian tubes. They're all connected. Our sinuses are all connected. Here's another fun fact about nose breathing. Blood pressure can go up if we don't nose breathe. Why do eustachian tubes block? Allergies. Excess mucus is produced. That's the number one reason. Chemicals, exhaust fumes, molds, toxic poisons. They build high and dry in a lot of climates to keep their homes away from the earth where moisture can collect. Food allergies can cause eustachian tube issues. Peanuts, refined sugars, over and over, it's the same things that cause the issues. Steam saunas, again, she's talking about, help with the sinuses. If you deal with headaches, she says a hot foot bath for 20 minutes can really bring relief. And this is something I actually just did for the first time. Golden Seal, you can get the powder. It's not inexpensive. But she says you can actually sniff that powder, just a little bit of it, into your nasal passages. She said take a little straw and put a little bit of the Golden Seal powder in the palm of your hand and sniff that into your sinuses. She's like, it's amazing. So I did this probably 10 minutes ago, and I feel a change in my sinus. I'll keep you posted on that. I feel some stuff in my throat. I did blow some stuff out of my nose. Barbara's like always saying it's better out than in, right? People will see things come out of their body, and she'll be like, well, I'm glad it's out of there versus being in there. She calls Golden Seal the king of tonics to all mucous membranes. Good to know. I have a note here. Fungus is the main cause of sinus issues. Why? Something has to be irritated to cause a problem, and many times it's some type of fungus, mold. Golden Seal cleans out the sinuses. She also says this about the common cold. The common cold is the body's way of house cleaning. Here's a statement: disease is in us and of us. When you get a cold, your body needs a house cleanse. Work with the body. Have great faith in the body if you are good to it. And she says here, oil pulling, 10 minutes. And again, she said, disease is in us and of us. Stay away from mucus-forming foods if you have sinus issues. Dairy would be the main one. Evening meals can lead to respiratory problems. I don't know if you just heard that, but I had like a little hoarse, we call it a frog in the throat. It's probably from that Golden Seal I took. So remember I talked about breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen and dinner like a pauper. Eat very, very light meals. So that can also cause respiratory problems when we go to bed with a full stomach. And this is one of the whole reasons that she does all of these seminars. She says, if we know how the body works, we can fix our bodies. Okay, I've got more to read. I'm going to end that right there. Love to read your comments, hear your questions, and we'll chat soon.